What's happening, people? Okay, we are live right now. Ben's in the house right now. What up, Ben? How you doing? It is Thursday, the 1st of June, pinch punch, first of the month, and no returns. Thursday, 1st of June, 2023. About to play some games, a game, about to play Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Played a little bit of this last week, play a little bit more this week. That's the plan. But let me switch over to this screen and talk to y'all for a little bit. How you doing, man? How's everybody doing? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream as we get ready to dive back in at the world of Alex Kidd. Okay, I think that's okay. I think that's a decent setting. Let me get this set up while I chat for a little bit. So I ain't know if you know. In fact, you probably don't, because I'm not sure I've said this before. Actually, I think I might have mentioned it. But I have been in the process of trying to move an old pension that I had with a company that I used to work for. They set up a pension. You know, when you work for a place, they set up a pension for you. I've been trying to move it over to my current pension provider, just so I could consolidate things and have stuff in one place and not have to worry about there, because pensions easily go missing when you lose track of, you know, where they are. That's one of the lessons I learned working in a pensions company. Is very easy to lose track of things. So I've been trying to consolidate my pensions just so I know where they are. But this and I've moved one over before already. I forgot I had a few and I've moved one over already. But this particular one has just been issues. Like, it's been so many things not happening. And part of it, I think, is because the old pension company got bought over, and I assume, you know, records and stuff maybe got mixed up in that whole thing. So when I was sending stuff in to get done, it wasn't all going through, or maybe policies were changing at the time and this and the other. So I just thought, you know, let me leave it for a while. So I did. I left it, and then I waited for that to be all sorted, and then I tried it again, and it's just been issues with whether it's the post people not trying to deliver things. Let me turn it down a bit, it's quite loud. Post people trying to deliver things, having to resend stuff, having to fill out this form and that form. It's been a lot, but hopefully it's at a point where it's finally moving. It seems. I don't know, mate. I hope I'm not speaking too soon. But hopefully it's at a point where it's finally moving. Let's take this full screen off. I don't know what VSync is, you know. Yo, Danny! Belgian Dan the man, how you doing? Oh, I'm gonna change it that way. Okay, cool. So I can put it over here now. Put it down to 720. I think 720 is fine for this game. I'm okay here. Awesome. But yeah, that's been pretty much my day. Oh, actually, no, it's not my whole day. I did do some writing, excuse me. Let me start again. I did do some recording. So I finished writing the video for why Too Fast, Too Furious is trash. And I just recorded it today, so I just need to edit that and hopefully it'll be out in the next week or so. I started watching Love, Death and Robots. I just watched one episode. Well, actually, I watched 2 episodes actually, but I didn't realize I was watching. The first episode I watched was actually from season 3. I didn't realize I was watching the season 3 episode. So after I watched that, I went back to season 1. I started from there. So that's been my day. But let me move some of these things around. I've been out in the garden today. Nice. Sorry to hear about a pension issue. Hopefully you can get it resolved. Yeah, it's just stuff that takes a while and just a bunch of things going like back and forth and stuff. I feel like it seems that we're finally at a point where it's moving forward. But appreciate that, man. Alrighty, let me switch over to this screen and get some gaming going. Might need to do some oh wait, that's oh there we go. It was it wasn't. There we go. That should be all right. There we go. All right then. So I think we're ready. Oh no, I need to come back over here now. Yo, XSplit. XSplit in the plex. I don't think I have any money for the shop, you know. Yeah, and I don't. But yeah, that's oof. Oof. I gotta be careful with that jump. Oh, frick now. I think I'm gonna end up losing all my lives, you know. Oh, damn it. At least I don't have to start the game all over again. Oh, you know what? I could put the background audio on here. Oh, by the way, Ben, you might appreciate this. I've been listening to I've been listening to Lorene's albums. So Lorene has flipping out. Lorene has 2 albums out, or at least 2 albums that are on YouTube Music. And yeah, I've been listening to them. Like, one of them is called Heal. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. And although I don't remember a lot of the songs right now, there's one called 72 Charger. I remember that song. Oh, damn it. But yeah, and I've been listening to her albums. She's alright, you know. She's got some nice songs out there. Oh. Sweet indeed. Oh. Oof. Oh, you know, I'm not sure that was a good idea. Ah! Yo, Reese! How you doing, man? Reese's Pieces. Oof, I can't jump high enough for that one. Ish. Oh, should have just run through it. That's cool, Haze. Happy just started listening to the bar in the past 3 days or since ESC. I guess a little bit since ESC. So I think the first time I listened to the album was maybe, I think maybe I'm pretty sure it was within the next few days after the contest. It was like maybe the next. I don't think it was the next day exactly, but maybe within the next few days after the contest. And I was just listening again. Yeah, just in the last few days now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That 72 Charger song's pretty cool. Is this build in the game, the Master System to? Oh yes, yes. Well, it's a new version of that, but yeah, they do have the old version on this go. So if I do this, then I can switch to the old school graphics. Oh, flipping out. But yeah, this was the old Master System 2 game. I can't jump high enough to get onto that block though. Oh, or maybe I can. Oh, damn it, man. Oof, there we go. Oof. Gotta watch that. Play your favorite song by her. I don't know my favorite. It's definitely a cool song. I mean, to be honest, I guess I probably couldn't name too many of their songs, even though I have listened to the album. The thing is, when I listen to music, I'm typically listening to stuff in my car. Shoot. I'm typically listening to stuff in my car, so I'm hearing it, but I'm not always absorbing it, you know? Oof. Damn it, man. I thought I was close to the end of the level as well. So I'm hearing, yeah, because so what I do, I tend to, it's one of the, well, not the only reason, but one of the main reasons I tend to listen to albums is because what I usually do is press play and put the whole thing on repeat. So it played through the album and then it repeats it right back from the beginning. And so I'm hearing the songs. I'm not always absorbing all the lyrics and that kind of stuff. Even though I'm hearing it multiple times, I'm not always absorbing it. But, you know, it sounds good. You know, the beat sounds good. I could sometimes pick up on a few of the lyrics, especially if they get repeated a lot, you know, things like that. So I guess I haven't listened to it properly where I've done, you know, back in the day where you could just do nothing but listen to an album. Unfortunately, I don't really get too many chances to do that. But yeah, like, I have heard it, and I guess 72 Charger, yeah, I guess by default it's kind of my favorite song just because it's the one that stands out the most. I think it's the first and last song on her album. There's like the alternate version at the end of the album. So yeah, I guess that and Tattoo, the only ones that are kind of let me put back the new graphics now. Yeah, that and Tattoo are the ones that I guess stick in my head the most. Been playing Simpsons Hit and Run, nice, on the PS2. What appears to spares, what appears with no power. The other day, turns out it's Japanese import. The new machine that someone's plugged into oof. Oh, sorry, it just blew it out or something, or oof, that was too close. Power was too much for it. Oh, damn it. Hit the wrong one. Oh. I need to get the top one, not the bottom one. Oh, damn it again. I made a makeshift power supply for it out, or a PS4 power supply, but when I got it, oh, it turns out it doesn't play power games. Oof. Always one, always something, always something. Oh, got it. Oh, damn it, man. Oh, that's the last one, isn't it? Yeah. Do you often try new music in the car from artists you don't know much about? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, with the YouTube music app, and I guess, you know, if you've got Spotify or any other similar kind of app, it's the same thing. But yeah, you know, you could pretty much listen to just about any music, any song, any artist. So yeah, I often do try to put different stuff on. I mean, of course, I've got, you know, stuff that I like and my favorite music artists that I put on as well. But yeah, I'll put on new stuff or things I'm not familiar with. Sometimes passengers would request a song or recommend an artist, and I might check them out, see what I think of them, you know. But yeah, I mean, I feel like one of the good things about something like YouTube Music or just sort of streaming music apps is that it does give you that opportunity to try something without a massive commitment. You know, back in the day, it's like, of course, you had to buy the whole album with your own, you know, £10. You know what I mean? You spend your £10, £12 and it's like, that's your one album for the month or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's your one album. So if you didn't like it, it was just tough. Yes, that's all you're getting. Whereas this way, it's like, yeah, you got so much more choice. I mean, of course, there's downsides to having that much choice. I recognize that. But one of the good things is that you can just listen to stuff. So I try to take that opportunity, take advantage of that opportunity and just listen to different stuff, listen to things that I might not normally listen to, and you know, just see what you think of it. You never know when you're gonna find your next favorite song, right? So yeah, I do that. Yeah, the fuse had blown in the original power supply, and a couple of DOs had shorted. The fuse was rated at 125 volts. That's how I realized what was going on. Oof. So I guess they didn't realize the power was different, or they just thought they'll chance it and maybe thought it didn't matter or something. But yeah, you need an adapter if you buy electronics from different countries. You need like a power adapter, which converts it from whatever voltage they use to the voltage that we use over here. Without that, yeah, you could run into some problems. Lucky they didn't start a fire, actually, I guess, really. Well, maybe they did, I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to start doing picking artists and then trying to listen to their back catalogs. Never joined music streaming services, but I'm tempted. Yeah, they must not realized it was an import machine. But yeah, I mean, the thing about the music streaming apps, like I say, there's pros and cons to it. Like the pros is that, yeah, you can listen to just about any artist from anywhere in the world, you know, from big artists to independent artists, you know, people that you've heard of, people that you've never heard of. There's so much choice. And although, you know, between, say, Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music and Amazon Music, and they're all gonna say things like, "Oh, we've got 3 million artists, we've got 8 million, whatever it is." I mean, the truth of the matter is that whichever one you go with, you're gonna flipping out. Whichever one you go with, you got a lot of choice. All right, you're gonna have a lot of choice. You might not have absolutely everything, but you're gonna have a lot of choice, so you can't really go wrong. That being said, I go with YouTube Music pretty much only because it means that I don't get ads on YouTube. So that's my reasoning for going with that. But yeah, like I say, there are flipping hell, man, that's the wrong block. Like I said, there are downsides to it in that you got so much choice. You could end up listening to a lot of different things, but it's difficult to, you know, really get into stuff. Like, sure, I can go in my car and listen to music all day while I'm driving, but for one thing, I'm not taking it all in because I'm driving. And even if I wasn't driving and I just played one artist, you know, actually, I just kind of lost my point. Oh, that was my point. Yeah, I could listen to one artist all day, but I'm not really taking it in. So yeah, unless you kind of got time to sit down and listen to one artist over and over again, you're not really taking it all in. And if you're gonna do that, then there's no point paying a monthly subscription. You might just buy that album and just do, you know what I mean, just buy the 1 or 2 albums and listen to that. So you're gonna want to listen to different things, but then yeah, you're not taking it all in. You're not really appreciating a lot of music. And it's not that you never find anything good, or you never find anything that just sticks. Of course, you're gonna find stuff that you'll want to listen to over and over, and of course, you're still gonna find your new favorites and things like that. But I do find that it becomes rare, you know, like whereas before a good song might be a song that I listen to over and over again, and now a song really needs to stand out, and it's kind of a subconscious thing, I guess. Like, I'm not, strictly speaking, doing it deliberately, but I feel like a subconscious thing where a song really needs to go that extra whatever to really stand out for me to kind of be like, okay, let me add this to my, you know, playlist and that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not, I guess it's kind of first world problems, as they say, but yeah. Damn it, man, that block. But yeah, man, there's a fair few songs on my YT playlist that I first heard on an advert. Okay. I fall in and out of love with music over the years. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Finally got the top block. Okay. Oh, oof. Oof. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, got it. Oh, I think I got to the end. Oh, alright. And that can be a good way to find. Okay, I think I must. Okay, yeah, that can be a good way to find music you like. I agree. So, I know Moby used to always have his music on, and that's back in the day. Music of today, incomparable to back in the day. Absolute garbage these days. Agree with you. The reason I know very little. When the music's incomparable, same band, even the crap songs from like the 90s are okay compared to this one. You know what? I kind of agree and disagree with that. Let me say what I mean. I think there's definitely like a lot of music that not new music that I just don't mess with. Like I just don't like a lot of artists who seem to be really popular. And I listen to some of the stuff and think like, I just, it's, I don't get it. It's clearly not for me, which is fine, right? It's fine. I mean, end of the day, I'm an older guy. I'm not gonna get all this new stuff. It is what it is. But yeah, I do think that that's kind of the nature of music, because like, if you think the artists back in our day, you know, they were like, when we were like, say 15 years old, the artists that we were listening to were probably in their 20s and 30s and making music that appeals to that younger generation as, you know, coming up. Whereas now, you know, we're in our 30s, 40s and older, right? You know, and artists are in their 20s and 30s making music that's going to appeal to the 15-year-olds. So because we're not living in that world anymore, of course it's not going to resonate with us. Of course the music they make, it's not going to, you know, we're not going to, for the most part, we're not going to, you know, feel it that much. It's not going to hit us that much. That being said, I do think there are still a few young artists out there that are putting out some really good music that even us old folk might appreciate as well. So they do still exist. They do still exist. But yeah, and I get it. It's just like, it's just such a different playing field that the average artist, you know, like they put out music and just like, I just don't. But hey, it's not for me, so it's not made for us. Music today, for the most part, isn't being made for us. But it's kind of crazy though how you go back and listen to stuff like Take That and be like, you know, they weren't so bad, you know. Like back in the 90s when Take That were on, it was like turn it over, turn it off, change station. You know, now I hear Take That, I'm like, you know what, these guys weren't so bad. He's my favorite decade, even it will still catch you. I reckon it's down to my age though, some of it. Indeed, there isn't anyone who can actually sing these days. For instance, I remember like Bjork, yeah, Dionne Warwick, yeah. Well, Dionne Warwick was a little bit before our time, but yeah, I know Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick was probably going back to like the 50s and 60s and that kind of era. That's 50s music as well. Before my time, I just think this modern soca music is just really bad. Anyone else felt ancient when the music we were listening to is now raw, right? Yeah, does that mean classic? Golden oldies. When your favorite song starts appearing on Gold FM or stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Dionne Warwick is legendary though, for real. I have no shame. I was a huge Take That fan back in there. Oh, nice. You collected the sticker albums. Okay, you were into it then. Yeah, because like back when Take That were sort of coming up in their prime, this would have been, I guess, at like early to mid 90s or so, around about then, I think. And they were putting out songs like all the girls loved them, of course. And we were just like, no, that's rubbish music, man. That's rubbish music. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, you listen to, I mean, I guess to be fair, it's stuff that maybe you liked, but you just, at least for me and my school anyway, you just kind of, you don't want to admit that you liked it. But certainly now, it's like you hear back at it, and you just be, you know what? They had them songs like, what was it? I can't remember what it was now. But I can't remember. I might need to be reminded. But yeah, I just listened to some of their old songs the other day. I was like, you know what, man? I slept on Take That, man, for real. I proper slept on them. They had some good songs. And who's the other one? E17. You know, with Stay. And the other one, Breathe. Not Breathe. Steam. Yeah. Wanted to be Robbie Williams back then. Hey, Robbie Williams, when he left to Take That, was it actually, no, Back for Good, that's it. Yeah, those are the ones. Want you back. Yeah, Relight My Fire, yeah, man. Oh, that was a brilliant songwriter. Oh no, he was. In fact, after Take That split for the first time, he did very well in his songwriting. He wrote a lot of songs, I think, for a lot of artists for a while before they got back together. But get a cool collab with Gabrielle. Yeah, that was that Stay? No, that wasn't Stay. No, the one I did with Gabrielle, that was I think it was Lady. think More Than a Friend, or the lady is a friend. It was a cover version. I think it was a cover of another of a song, but yeah, I think that was the one. Still follow Brian Harvey on YouTube. He's gone off the rails a bit, but still has that angelic voice. Oof, yeah, he did a lot of drugs. He did a lot of drugs. Well, it was easier than I expected. I've got to fight this guy now. If you want to save your life, give us everything you have. No, I'm going to give you anything. Would you prefer to fight against me? I'd rather not, actually. Oof, damn it, man. That coconut got me. Flipping hell after all that. He's a down-to-earth bloke. I like him. People still think Stay Another Day is a love song. Oh, Stay Another Day. That was the Christmas one they did, wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it a love song? Okay. I guess I offended that a lot of people then. Wasn't it a love song? I mean, I don't know. I guess I probably haven't listened to it for a long time now, but I'm guessing it was more about somebody. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to remember the lyrics, and the fact that you said people think it's a love song. Was it about somebody dying, maybe, or? Oh, you just put it there, so my bad. It was actually about his brother dying. Oh, I see. A few years ago, went on YouTube. I know he was doing like he was having some kind of rant. I said hello or something, and the next thing he's accusing me of being a troll. Raw. Saying his mate with the same name as me committed suicide. And then I was taking a piss out of it. Sleep 1 minute, getting rented there by Brian. I'll be the next with that. Yikes, damn. I got you. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess the name, I guess I understand the name could be triggering, but maybe chill. Check a few things before you rant at somebody. Checks it, yeah, it was written by the band's lead songwriter Tony Mortimer about the suicide of his brother Ollie. Yeah. I mean, those guys, like, I feel like with musicians and pop stars, and they were probably going through so many things that most of us had no clue about, right? Oh, flipping now. I can't be losing lives because by the time I get to this final boss, it's going to be... was the UK Christmas #1. Oh, damn it, man. Flipping out. Christmas #1 song, I think in 1994, the Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. That's no mean feat. I mean, All I Want for Christmas practically was like, how many times has that been Christmas #1? I think it got Christmas #1 recently as well. Like, was it the last? Shoot. Alright, so 90s. Oof. Hey, 90s was a good time, man. It was a good time. Alright, so I'm guessing. I'm not sure if I think, well, I think we're all about the same age, or near enough to. So I'm guessing the 90s was like, for you guys as well, like, you know, first kiss, you know, first, you know, stuff like that, first crushes, first girlfriends, you know, that sort of thing. Simpler times. Remember when Thatcher popped clogs and Ding Dong, the witch is dead, got to #1. Didn't Thatcher die in like 2000 something? Oof. Oh, flipping out that jump. Remember they played about 20 seconds of it. Oof. Yeah, 90s, man. Oh, damn it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, 90s was a lot, man. It was like first time traveling abroad without my parents. You know, it was a school trip to Denmark we went on. Can you not alter sensitivity on the directional buttons? Looks well difficult when that. I don't know, actually, I haven't checked. Maybe. Let's see, options. I'm not sure I would, though. If I... Let's see. Infinite lives, reworks controls, adjust collisions. Oh, I can do some stuff, actually. I don't think I want to, though. Not just yet, anyway. Not just yet. maybe if I get real pissed off, I might do that. But no. But yeah, no, it is. I mean, this was like back in the day. Like I played this game so much. Oh damn. Ugh. When I play games I used to smash as a kid, I find them difficult now. I wonder how I ever beat. Oh, for sure. Like, oh mate, come on, man. How do I kill and get killed at the same time? Oh, damn. I feel like this bit, unless you get that top block, that top block, it's like don't even bother. Like there's only that one way you need to punch that top block. Ugh. But yeah, I know that feeling. Like games like back in the day, you'd be playing it and you'd be just mastering it. You get to your advanced years, and yeah, maybe not so much, not so much. Nanny with Hulk Hogan. Oh wait, so I'm... Does anyone remember that movie, The Three Ninjas? That's the essence of nice for me. Oh right, yeah, Miss Nanny, yeah. I don't think I ever actually saw that movie, you know. That's so good. It's typos, it happens. Oof. Ah, there you go, okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, there we go, okay. Oof. Oh, bro, are you serious? Oof. Ugh. I like the Pet Shop Boys song, Always on My Mind. Ah, yeah, you were always on my mind. But I'm so annoyed it picked my favorite ever Christmas song, #1. I remember that movie actually being decent, funny, hilarious, Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. Someone once told me the Pet Shop Boys were named so because the homosexual community at the time were into some weird shit involving putting small animals up their asses. Well, I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. Oof, oof, too close, too close. I hope that's just a rumor. Okay. Oof. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Oh. One more go. Oh, no, I don't. Felching. What is that what it's called? Sticking animals up your bum is called felching. Oh man, someone told me why chainsaws were invented and I didn't believe it. And when I googled it, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's to do with chainsaws. Like that one I do know actually. That's to do with was it pregnancies? Like women not pregnancy. Was it pregnancies? It was remove I can't remember, it was removing something from women, but yeah. Metric 6 gay bars. Oh yeah, gay bar. I remember that song. Also rumors how Pink got her name. How did Pink get her name, or do I dare ask? Something about 10cc being something about the average male sperm amount. Okay. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Oh, flipping out. Once you find out about college cornflakes. Oh, no, that one I do know, actually. That one I do know. It didn't work, by the way. It didn't work. Ugh. But here's one actually that I know is true because the bands told the story themselves. But there's a band called Godsmack, and the way they got their name is like one of them was I can't remember what it was, but it was something to do with he had some kind of like, it was sick or something like that. And one other guy was just making fun of him for being sick. I think he had like maybe it was an acne. Or he had something anyway, and he's just making fun of him for having it. And then the next day, he got the exact same thing. And then somebody was like, "Yo, man, you got Godsmacked," and that's how they got their name. So that one, that one I do know. Nope. What's the thing about aspiring? Aspirin, excuse me, being accidentally invented when they were trying to find these for waste materials from mining industries. There's all sorts of weird stuff. Oof. So they found a cure for headaches. Well, not really a cure, but they found a way of dealing with headaches by making use of waste materials. Okay, well. Ugh. I mean, you guys probably know about like Coke and Pepsi, how their original intention was to cure toothaches. Like, they were originally created as medicines for toothaches. Well, at least Pepsi was. I think Coke was something else. And yeah, they did have cocaine in them. Coke used to have cocaine back in the olden days. Oof. Yeah, they gave some random waste product on the slide to unsuspecting patients. I think they were trying to use it to help with stomach cramps or something, but the patients reported it helped with headaches. Well, I guess it worked on... or it didn't work, but I mean, I guess they got something out of it, because, bro, that could have been so much worse. Oof. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, back to this guy again. Did you see the Super Mario Brothers movie has surpassed Frozen to become the second highest grossing animated movie? Well, I did not see that, but cool. I've not seen the movie yet, though, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, not the new one. I have seen Frozen, though. That's a good film, but yeah, I've not seen the new Mario Brothers movie just yet. Also, full Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Zendaya is in the works. Producer Amy Pascal confirms. Nice. Although, I don't know. I feel like where they ended the last one is a good place to end it. Here's the thing about... I just feel like when it goes into like trilogies, you really once you go past 3 movies, you're really entering into a dangerous territory. You know what I mean? Like, how far can this go? Because Tom Holland is already not looking like a 15-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like, he barely looks like a 15-year-old kid when they started this, and he was like early 20s when it started. So it's like how much more can you do with this, where it's like he's supposed to be like 15, 16. I guess, I don't know, he's supposed to be 20, but I think he's supposed to be like in a late teens for the last one. But it's like, come on, like he's good. Look, I like Tom Holland. I'm not trying to say that, but there's only so much you can get out of somebody when they're still looking young enough to play a role, unless they're gonna start doing things like Spider-Man gets a job in I don't know, Office or somewhere, or we'll see. Spider-Man starts doing sort of grown-up business, and everyone says, "Bit right." Government do some real dodgy. Oh, for sure, asbestos was still legal to buy and use in buildings up until 1999, and they knew for years what it was doing. It's absolutely everywhere in old buildings. Oof. Maybe you have too much of something, it ruins the legacy. But yeah, I feel like knowing when to stop is always a good thing. I mean, look, if they do it, hopefully it's great. Hopefully it's amazing. But yeah, knowing when to stop is a good thing. And I feel like where they ended the last one, has its own resolution, a little bit of a mystery. I feel that's a good way to end the 3 movies. And bro, they had 3. I mean, they had like the Spider-Man in there. You know what I mean? Like, what else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? Channels. So about the new one the other night, flicking through the channels wasn't great. I think I've seen most, if not all, the Rambo movies by now. To be honest, I think like only the first 2 movies. Oof, too close, man. Oof. Oh, got him. Oof, got him. Oof. Got the big bear. Oh, now we're on to the next tough ass challenge. Oh, I've got a boat now. Oof. Oh, I guess we're swimming now. Oof. Did you hear a former Family Feud contestant who told Steve Harvey? Yeah, basically it was saying I do it. Yeah, and I saw that. It was like on, so it was getting posted around on Twitter. That's mad though, isn't it? Everybody thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. It was not a joke. Like, raw. Oh, okay, don't hit that one. Ish. Sometimes see some of those Family Feud clips shows on YouTube over there. There was Family Fortunes over there. Yeah. Gosh, that was not the right move. And then you had some decent game shows. Yeah, man. Back in the day, we had what did we have? We had there was Blank City Blank. I mean, that's probably going old school with Blank City Blank. The Price is Right. Krypton Factor. That was one of my favorites. Bullseye, which turned out to be run by a weirdo. Man, that was so many back in the day. Blockbusters. I think some of them are still. Christmas Maze, yeah. I think some of them are still running, just with like different hosts and that whole thing. Catchphrase. Say what you see. Say what you see. Amanda Holden. Okay, Amanda Holden. Ain't she the one of them like was it Good Morning something? Good Morning Britain. Ish. I have a P. Yeah. Can I have an EPs, Blob? Oh. Crystal Maze was pretty cool though. Like that was I used to watch that quite a bit. Oh, you know. And it had what was the one with what was the one with Melinda Messenger on it? There was a show with Melinda Messenger was one of the hosts. Was that Wheel of Fortune? No, I think it was Wheel of Fortune. It was like one of these outdoor activity type game shows. Oof. Did you take over from Carol Smiley? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know who Carol Smiley is, to be honest with you. Or Jenny Powell. To be honest, I'm not sure who that is either. But maybe. Fort Boyard. Yeah, that was it. Fort Boyard. Yeah, that was the one. That was it. Fort Boyard. Fort Boyard. Yeah, my grandma used to host quite. Yeah, he was. Melinda Messenger was from memory. I believe, from what I can remember, I mean, we're talking a long time ago, so my memory could be fading. Could have faded a lot. But I feel like I remember Melinda Messenger being my first celebrity crush. And if not the first, then certainly amongst the first. But yeah. She's banging now. Like she is. I follow her on Instagram. She posts stuff every now and then about, you know, what she's doing and stuff like that. She is still banging now. Like till this day. Grey hair and everything, she is still banging. All I have to do is keep still, you know. That's all I had to do. Oh, don't stay there though. I don't think she was one of the first girl models. Yeah. Oh wait. Did they just spawn me in a position where I'm just getting killed right away? Cheeky, man, cheeky. Much better than likes of Jordan, Katie Price. Yeah, I mean Jordan. Yeah, I mean I think a lot of guys liked Jordan. I guess she was cute or pretty, whatever. But yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm not trying to shame nobody and not like that. End of the day, you know, it is what it is, right? But yeah, Jordan for me wasn't one. she wasn't one of the. I mean, there was quite. I mean, you got to think like this is like for me teenage years, right? So like from about 11, well, double digits years really. So from I think about 11 years old till like 19 years old was my 90s, pretty much, or near enough to. Something like that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, about 11 to 19. That sounds about right. 18. Wait a minute. Well, it would have been 19 and yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is, I was my teenage years was pretty much the 90s is what it comes down to. So, and you know that age where it's like you're really just noticing girls. Like, I mean, you know girls from before, right? But like when you're in primary school, like, you know, girls are like, oh, icky, girls, right? But you get into secondary school and I don't know, something just switches where you start noticing girl. You know what I mean? You start really noticing, like maybe before you might have noticed a few, maybe thought one was cute or whatever, but you really start noticing when you get to like secondary school. You know what I mean? That's when it's like, And so yeah, that was definitely the decade of celebrity crushes for me. So yeah, Millennium Messenger, if not the first, definitely amongst the first. But there's also like Pamela Anderson, of course. Pretty much everybody on Baywatch, I reckon. You know, Lark Voorhees from Saved by the Bell. Man, but I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of them by now. I'm sure I've forgotten so many by now, but yeah, Pamela Anderson practically ruled the 90s, man. That was her era for sure. Can't taste it right. Exactly. Remember they did like Baywatch Nights at one time, where it's supposed to be like Mitch and I can't remember the other guy. I can't remember his name, but it was the other dude, like Mitch Buchanan, the other dude, and they were like solving crime at nighttime. It was like, whose idea was this? Like nobody wants to see these guys. What the hell? What the hell? Like who's? I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Baywatch Nights, and it's like, nah. I don't know how many seasons it ran for. I'm guessing it didn't run for very many, but who wants to see this? They might have occasionally had some of the girls from Baywatch regular on it from time to time. I don't know, maybe. But the main premise was like they were solving crimes. It's like, first of all, they're lifeguards. Why are you solving crimes? I mean, granted, it's a TV show. It doesn't have to make a whole lot of sense. But really, this, like, you know, of all the things you could have got them to do, you got them to solve crimes at night. It's like they're detectives all of a sudden. Like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Yo, wild one, Brax. How you doing, man? How you doing? Man like Braxton Spivey in a place to bivvy. Let me see this real quick. How many seasons did Baywatch Nights run for? Let me see if we can find out. If it ran for more than 1 season, I'll be super surprised. I'm telling you. If I see 2 seasons, I'm gonna be surprised. Let's see here, Baywatch Nights. If I can even find, here we go. Hold on a sec. It had 45 episodes between 1995 and 1997. How many seasons is that? Does it say? I think it might have had more than one season. Yeah, it did. It actually had 2 seasons. Oh my days. They gave this show 2 seasons. They gave this show 2 seasons. Had 23 episodes in the first season. And 22 episodes in the second season. Like, mate. You know what? Maybe one of these days we might watch Baywatch Nights for our TV Tuesdays. Just because, like, we might have to see why the show actually got 2 seasons. But, bruh, that was, man, whose idea was this? Not only did they make it, they actually gave it 2 seasons. That is crazy. I'm actually flabbergasted at that. I'm surprised it even got to, I'm surprised it didn't even get cancelled midway through the first season, to be honest with you. Like, that is crazy. You know how many much better shows get cancelled during their first season? Baywatch Nights got 2 seasons. That is crazy, bro. 2 full seasons at that. You know what I mean? Like, how did that, you know what? We might have to watch that one of these days. Might have to, like, see if we could find it on one of these platforms and watch it, see what happened. Baywatch Nights. Yo, what up, Bull? Big Bull. How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. We're just talking about Baywatch Nights. Did you know Baywatch Nights got 2 seasons? Bull, by the way, for those who don't know, is a big fan of, like, 80s and 90s like shows, games, things like that. So I don't know, maybe Bull knew this, but Baywatch Nights, the Baywatch spin-off, where Mitch Buchanan moonlights as a private investigator, actually got 2 full seasons. Did you know that, Bull? Did you know that? Yeah, if anyone's streaming it, yeah, so you can find it somewhere. I ain't trying to pay for it, though, I'll tell you that much. I ain't trying to pay for it. Or at least not pay extra for it, I should say, rather. Man, it was so... I mean, I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. And it was like, bruh. It's effectively Baywatch without the women. Or, without the sexy women, more specifically. And, he's a private investigator rather than a lifeguard all of a sudden, but it's effectively Baywatch but without the sexy women. And it's like, who's watching this? Like, who is actually watching this? Who watched? I guess somebody watched it. It got 2 seasons. Races forth the cliff. It must have. I guess what happened is that people were watching it for the 2 seasons, hoping it would, get better or whatever, hoping that they would have like more Baywatch regular stuff, and then it just never happened. And they just didn't bother watching anymore, and it just dropped off. Yo, what up, Al? AE in a place to be. I seen a half-fat book signs. He's a big dude. Oh yeah, David Hasselhoff. Knight Rider. Michael Knight. Yo, Sam B in a place to be. By the way, here's a picture of Baywatch Nights. One of their posters. How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. How you been, guys? How you been? We're just talking about Baywatch Nights. Baywatch Nights got 2 seasons, and I am legit surprised at that. Because I remember Baywatch Nights. Well, I remember watching a little bit of it, like 1 or 2 episodes of it, and thinking this is absolutely terrible. But it actually got 2 seasons. Enough people watched it for it to get 2 full seasons. That is crazy. Indeed. Explain the last 2 minutes of the bitch fest. Can't beat it. The bitch fest, is that like when women get together and do stuff? That's me getting cancelled in 5 to 10 years. I meant it in a, term of endearment type way. The second season facing slip in ratings, which were never as good as the original series. The producers decided to switch to a science fiction format inspired by the X-Files. Okay, which the ratings was count. Oh, was that for Baywatch Nights? Okay. Okay, so Mitch Buchanan, who's a lifeguard by day, is a PA, a private investigator at night, and then by the second season, he's more of a detective investigating paranormal activity. Yeah, that was whose idea was that? I mean, I guess I get it. You got to do something right, but come on. What are they thinking? But you know, I can't lie though. It does actually make me want to watch it even more. It actually makes me want to watch it even more, like just to see how bad it is. Went into her place of work for a meal, and I cannot. For a meal, and I cannot stand this person, so I bitch just had to bitch about her. Oof. Okay, I gotcha. That you didn't know back, indeed. Gotta let it all out. Like the song says, let it go, let it go. Into watch it. I can't see nowhere streaming it though. I just looked online. I can't see nowhere streaming it. But let's see here. Yeah, I can't see nowhere streaming it. Don't see nowhere it's got it for sale either. So I don't know. Man, be careful what you wish for. I was saying before I don't want to pay for it. Now I'm thinking I actually might pay for that. I might actually, if I could find it somewhere. Let's just see how bad it is. Best to check the quality. Oh, right, for sure, yeah. Cool. If YouTube have it, well, yeah, might check that. We'll see. Appreciate that, Ben. Here it goes, smash in the face. Indeed. Oh, speaking of like crazy TV shows, you remember one called Sunset Beach? That was like late 90s, I think. It was a soap drama, but it was like they had the craziest storylines on that. Like I used to watch that pretty much every week, because they had like the omnibus edition where they show like, I think they show it every day, like 5 days a week, and then on Sundays they'll show all episodes in like just one long thing on Channel 5, and yeah, I used to watch that. It was crazy. Like it wasn't exactly good TV. But it was so crazy. I just kept watching it all the way through to the end, and it was just the maddest show. It just got crazier and crazier and crazier with its storylines, and it was just like, by the time it got to the end, the end was mad disappointing though. Like, it really was. It was such a lame ending. But the show itself was, you know, I can't lie, man. They had me for a good long while with that. There's mad storylines and, you know, evil twin brothers and trying to impregnate somebody with a turkey baster. it was just mad, stealing babies, like stealing one woman's baby and giving it to her daughter to raise as a. It was crazy what they did there, man. It was released on DVD in Australia. Okay. Did you ever see the S Club? Yeah, I did watch some of that. Yeah, S Club. What's it called? S Club 7 something or other. But yeah, I watched some of that. Linda Blair was in that show actually. She was in that S Club show. She played like a hotel manager or something. But yeah, I did watch that. Alright guys, I need to take a little bit of a breaky for a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes. So I should be back in a little bit, and we can continue playing some games and talking about old crappy TV shows in a little bit. So if you can stick around, that'd be awesome. But yeah, see you guys in just a bit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I is back, y'all. I is back. Oof. Appreciate you sticking around. For those stuck around, thank you for joining. For those who have joined, all right. So let me catch up with a little chat. Catch up the chat a little bit. Not holding back. Yeah, never hold back. Never hold back, especially if you're pooping. Don't hold it back. Something like a young version of Kim Woodman. Did you see that clip where she called Holly a bitch? I don't know if I should be happy or sad. I'm happy you don't make me too much away that you get to see your full first. I appreciate it, man. I don't think I can call the bitch as in some I will take it as a compliment. Yeah, I feel like the word bitch could be a lot of things, right? I mean, it could be an insult, it could be a compliment. Depending on how you use it, who you're saying it to. Okay, this is the tough one. Oh, it's that corner. It's that corner. Why does it spawn me in a place where I'm just getting killed right away, though? Anyway. Did you see Damon Holmes' interviews? Eamon Holmes, weren't he on like some morning TV show or something? Ugh. That was not a good idea. Oh, flipping hell, man. I swear I'm gonna punch this game in the face. Glad to see the back of it. Let's go for it. Really? I think he might prefer you see his back, to be honest with you. I'm just saying. Just saying. From what I've heard. Well, Holly Willoughby weren't fiddling around with little youngsters, well, was she? Or was she as well? I don't know. Ben, you got the tea, so I because you called it on Schofield, so you clearly got the tea. Oof. I think that's I haven't watched it anyway yet. Oh, wasn't going that way. But man, Schofield though, like, bro, I used to watch this guy as a kid on children's BBC, Gordon the Gopher. I mean, I guess at the end of it, like, look, nobody should be surprised by celebrities and... Ooh. Was it Hollywood, even though I know, whatever. I think I just did this wrong, you know. Yeah, I think I punched this the wrong way around. Was having an affair with another bloke from the TV show. I thought about watching it, man. I was like, do I care enough? That's right enough. I couldn't say it. Yeah, Schofield was well, it wasn't just the affair though. It's the fact that, I mean, he was potentially grooming this guy. I guess we don't really know for sure. But you talk about somebody who met when he was a child or he's a teenager or whatever, and oh, I've definitely messed this one up. Ugh. I can't get this top block. Ugh. Close. Ah, got it. Okay. Oof. Oh, made it. If I see anything to do with Harry and Meghan, I just scroll past. I've had it. Buy things you need. Alright, what do I got? I've got 200. I want to buy the helicopter. I ain't got a lot of money left. Yo, did I... Oh, so the floor is lava. All right, I see. Worldwide privacy tour, did you see? I saw a clip of it, that South Park thing. Oh, thunder. My life is too short to pay attention to drama. Well, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Oof. Oh, mate, are you serious, bruv? Okay, do you prefer The Simpsons or South Park or Family Guy? I probably watched more of The Simpsons overall. South Park, I think when it started, probably had the better jokes. Or at least, you know, for its time, like early 90s when you just into all that wild stuff, right? Family Guy was okay. They had some good stuff in Family Guy, but oh shoot, I jumped. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure if I preferred any of them in the end, to be honest with you. Like, I guess if I had to pick, I'd probably go with South Park. But yeah, I feel like overall those shows, they were okay, but they just weren't really my type of shows. Like, for me, it was always about Beavis and Butthead. Like, I know you didn't put it on the list, but for me, it was about Beavis and Butthead. It was all Beavis and Butthead. That was my show. Till this day, I still love that show. Like, I could watch that now and still find it funny. So yeah, I will pick Beavis and Butthead. Oh, flipping out. I'm old right now. Yeah, the thing about South Park is like, oh, flipping out. Like, I think when it started, like late 90s, early 2000s, you know, it was like really fun, especially at that time when you're really into that kind of humor. But yeah, after a while, it's just kind of like, I mean, they got a few good jokes in there, but once you kind of see what it is, and just the fact that, I mean, look, you want to take the piss out of people, you want to make fun of this, make fun of that, that's fine, it's what you do. But it gets very samey for me after a while. So yeah, every now and then they get an episode that gets really popular, and you're like, okay, cool, maybe check it out. But I feel like once you've seen a few South Park episodes, you've pretty much seen them all. I mean, that's how I felt about it anyway. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's maybe there's more to it than that. I mean, they've certainly been running for like more than 20 years now. So I'm sure they've done a lot of stuff that I didn't see. I feel the same. Oh, got him. You know, not because they seem so serious all the time. Gosh. Oh, why did I jump there? I think I've got another life though. Whoosh. Oh, flipping now. Swear I'm gonna... There you go. No, I missed it. Oh, come on, I did not jump into that. Oh, flipping out. Passengers before they board domestic or international flights. I did not hear about that. They'd be weighing passengers, not just their luggage. So does that mean if they're over a certain weight, they have to pay more or something? I mean, Sam, that's just what you do with people you love, though, isn't it? Like, you fart in the bed, and then you hold it up to them and go, smell it, smell it. I feel like that's just true love, really, isn't it? Like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, find a woman who would smell your farts. Like, that's true love right there. How do I feel about Harry and Meghan? With my hands. I mean, I don't really feel no way about them when it comes down to it. You know, I'm sure they go through all kinds of things that I have no clue about and have no fathom to understand due to their popularity, their status, their fame, their money, their this and that, all eyes on them, the scrutiny they go through and everything else, dealing with their family and all that, you know. I mean, I don't feel no way about them. I mean, I probably got a bit more sympathy for them than Sam and Alan do, by the sounds of it. But you know, they I mean, yeah, I mean, I have no issue with them. I mean, I would say that I think it's more a good thing than a bad thing that somebody from the royal family is talking out about the things they're going through, because the royal family for the longest time have just been so kind of distant, you know, and you know, that they're very unrelatable, which is by design. They're not supposed to be, but then because they're so unrelatable, like it's hard to really kind of care about anything they do or things that they say. But there's this royal family that part of our taxes seem to go to support for some odd reason, and then somebody from there kind of speaks out against it, and it's like, I know a lot of people don't like that, they complain, and you know, I get that, but at the same time, it's like somebody's got to, you know, somebody's got to say something. You know, it can't, if it's not as good as we're being led to believe, that yeah, maybe somebody should say something. You know, the truth isn't always pretty, but it is always the truth. You know, so yeah. Good luck to them. That's how I feel about it. Good luck to them. I think it's voluntarily, but willingly want to be weighed. I wouldn't. Well, you wouldn't get your partner to smell your farts? I don't know, man. I feel like somebody's willing to smell your farts. You can't beat that kind of love. Exactly. You take it. You didn't even spray. You didn't open. When they just go in and they just sit down and do their business. They don't complain. They don't be like, oh no, listen. They don't say nothing like that. Just sniff it all in. That's when you know you got the right person. Well, if they're both making each other smell each other's farts, that's real love right there, man. You can't beat that, man. They smell each other's farts. That's the greatest love of all. That is truly the greatest love of all, when people are willing to smell each other's farts. You find someone, you're willing to smell their farts, they're willing to smell your farts. Don't ever let that person go. I don't have any sympathy for them at all. Yeah. sympathy at first when they made the move. I thought good to them, but they just won't shut up. They open up a can of worms now, huh? Let's see, earlier about finding new music. People online H&M, but I think people also need to realize the media play a big part in that hatred and vitriol. Well, yeah, that's probably true. You know, I think they did try to sue a newspaper. I think I heard at one time. Didn't they sue a newspaper or something? Or one of them sued a newspaper anyway. But yeah, I mean, people gotta do what people gotta do, and sometimes the things you gotta do are annoying to everybody else because they're hearing about it all the time. I mean, it sucks, but what's the alternative? Like, do you keep quiet about the atrocities you're going through because it annoys people to hear about it? Or do you just keep speaking? You know, like, I feel like sometimes for us, we kind of look at people who've got money, and it's kind of hard for us to sympathize with them because it's always like, well, you got money, you got lots of money. Like, I think there was it one story they were complaining about £1 million pocket. I can't remember what it was. I don't pay that much attention when it comes down to it, but you know, you hear things. But oh, that was too close. Oh shoot. But yeah, it's kind of hard to feel sympathy for people when they got money because it's always like, oh, you got money, you could just do that. But the reality is that if you've never had, you know, multi-million pounds, then you never really know what that kind of burden is like. Oh, flipping out. And everything is a burden. Even having money is a burden. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I mean, they could say what they say. I just kind of like, I just hear some of it, pretty much ignore the rest of it. Not as simple as money. Well, for sure, for sure. You know, like Biggie Small says, more money, more problems. Oh, mate. I don't care enough. It's just every time I see them, I'm just like, not this again. I'm not on the royal side either. I feel the same about them. Yeah. Agree with that. So yeah. I would say that when I watched that Chris Rock's comedy special, his last comedy special, when he was making jokes about Harry and Meghan, or Meghan in particular, I did laugh. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, as much as I support their right to say what they gotta say and do what they feel they gotta do, I laughed of those jokes. Yeah. Chris Rock made it funny. Oi. messed that one up. Oh no, no, maybe not. Got him. Oof, 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 oof. Oh. Well, this is getting mad right now. Oh, yo, come on. Boss battle, and I don't think I've gotten enough lives to lose this time. If we got rid of rolls altogether, yeah, I don't think that would bother me too much either, to be honest. I don't. I mean, I'm sure it would have some effect on economy or whatever, but meh. Everything has an effect on the economy. Cost of living's gone up, so it's like whatever. Any of it, largest company, more than people who should be getting more anger from the public. Roll on here, yeah, and that's a good point actually. Yeah, like especially said about the media, like there's one person in the media that seems people aren't allowed to talk about, but yes, everybody focuses on Harry and Meghan. It's like, really? What about the other? What about their uncle? Is their uncle? I think it's their uncle. Uncle Andrew. That seems to be all quiet, right? So like, He lost his mom, but Tony William. And pizza. I'm not sure I'm getting a reference, Ben, but pizza and splashes. Sorry, Ben, I'm not sure I'm getting that. Harplin, the very first commander and right hand of the new king of Redaxian, Jankin the Great. I'll crush you like a fly, the best of three. Ugh, what am I doing? Paper. Let's start with paper. Oh, I lost. He went with scissors. Damn it. Okay, so should I stick with paper? I'm gonna stick with paper. Draw. So he went scissors, paper, stone. I'm gonna stick with paper. I think he's gonna. Okay, I think he's gonna do stone next. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's not. There's no pattern right there. But he's gonna do stone now for sure. He's gonna do stone for now for sure. Right? Yeah, stone. Cool. So I've got one. So now he's gonna do scissors, methinks. So let me go with stone. I think he's gonna go back to scissors. Oh, he went. start all over again. Pieces tonight. Now we're both on about the same person, Haze. You who I was referring to when I said who should get a bit more anger from the public and the reference to him. I mean, I think, yeah, I feel like I get that was a reference to him. I'm just not sure I'm getting what the reference is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I feel like that pizza. I mean, I get you talking about Prince Andrew, or Andrew, really, Andy, but I'm just not sure what the pizza and a splash refers to. That's why I'm confused. Like, I feel like I get it was a reference to him. I'm just not sure I get the connection. That's where I'm blanking on. Oof, man. Oh yeah. He did a Newsnight interview denying it happened and said he was at Pizza Express. Oh, okay. I also said he. Oh right, yes, no, yeah, I remember that bit. Yeah, in the same interview. Right, yeah, no, I remember that. Well, I remember the sweating bit. I don't know about the Pizza Express, but I know about this. Saying that he doesn't sweat. And then they had like pictures of something of him sweating. Oh, I just ran straight into that thing. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Ran straight into that thing. Man. DMX, get it on the floor. 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 You don't want to party, then your ass gotta go. You don't want to party, then your ass gotta go. DMX, man. Oof. Speaking of the 90s, yeah, he was coming up probably about 98, 99, I think. Late 90s. I think his first album was like 97, 8, round about then. It's dark and hell is hot. No, was that his first album? That was his first album, wasn't it? It's dark and hell is hot. I think his second album was called Blood of My Blood or something like that. But that first album though, man, that was hype. That album was hype. Yeah, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, released in May 1998. Outcast, Rosa Parks though. Yeah, Outcast I like. I think they were having problems or something, and they wanted to split up, but they didn't want to split up because of the name Outcast, and they ended up putting like 2 solo albums out on this under the Outcast name. But it's like one album was Big Boy, the other album was Andre 3000. I was like, all right, well, interesting idea, but okay. I think the truth is of Outcasts, and I don't know, maybe you guys feel different, but it seemed to me that most people just liked Andre 3000. Like Big Boy, I guess he had his fans as well, but did I just manage to escape that lightning? Oof, 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 oof. Hey, hey, hey. Jumped right into that. Oof, jumped right into that again. So let's watch your podcast, by the way. Not seen it all yet, though. Awesome. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you're in the beginning, then I think you're still in the part where it's still a bit tame. It gets a bit mad later on. Okay, made it to the boss again. Alright, so he went scissors first, didn't he? So let me try stone. Let me stick with stone. Got him. And I think he goes paper next. So let me go to scissors. Got him. They had some good songs. Outcasts only know their mainstream stuff though. Andre 3000 has A Baby or Two by Erykah Badu. I heard from my mother. Oh yeah, I mean that was the whole song about Sorry Miss Jackson. That's what that was about. Sorry Miss Jackson. It's about Erykah Badu. Well, it's really what Miss Jackson refers to Erykah Badu's mother, but yeah, the song was about Erykah Badu. So yeah. Hey, that was a good song. Oh, so I can't jump on those. Alright. The Redaxian Castle. Is this the last level? Oof. that. Probably shouldn't have done it that way. Hey, slipped. We are looking for the infant eagle along with the surviving army. We know that he is a prisoner somewhere in the castle. Would you help us find him? I've come here for that. Eagle is my brother. Then you're Alex? Prince Alex? At his feet? At his feet, okay. Thanks for your help, Your Highness. At the moment, this is all we have found. So if I'm like a prince, why can't I just send people to do all this stuff for me? Aye. Actually. Oh, just... Damn it. Hey. Start all the way from the beginning. Ugh. Oh. Hey. Bruh. Damn it, man. This jump. Come all this way. Just die on the last level. Oof. Yeah. Sensitivity. I'm tempted to lower that there to adjust that thing that we saw earlier, see if that helps, but I've come this far, man. I've come this far. Ugh. I've come this far. Alright, let me chill for a sec before I get back into this game. Let me just chill for a sec. All right, so speaking of this podcast that I did, for the gamers in the chat right now, what do you guys think of Xbox Game Pass in particular? Do you think Xbox Game Pass ruins game development? Like, do you think it has an overall negative effect on game development? Because that's one of the things that we talked about on a podcast, and he definitely had some ideas on why he thinks it ruins game development. But yeah, for those gamers in the chat right now, what do you think of Xbox Game Pass, and do you think it ruins game development? Sam's back. Welcome, Bizak. I'm just taking a little breather before I get back into this game. I ain't trying to get too mad. Oh man, excuse me. Sam, which part of the podcast did you get up to? I'm gonna see if I can figure out how far you got to go before the madness kicks in. I'm probably making it sound worse than it is, to be honest with you. Like, it's not that bad. He does say some mad stuff, but yeah, it's probably not as bad as I'm making it out to be. Got Holly with me now. Sophie is being a bit full. Sorry. Mother duties always take precedent. Move bombs on the back that roses. Last call, bow tie, knowing, reset, get our music, the whole world. Pink and blue, so fresh as a clean board. Check them out. Outcast definitely had some decent songs out. They were quite popular back in the day as well for a good while. Like during their heyday, they were really popular. All right, let's try this again. About how it's different when you sexualize men. Okay, actually, quite far into it then. I think you might have yeah, I think you might be already past some of the madness then. Okay, cool. All right, it's quite been into. I think that comes up. I'm pretty sure that comes up a bit later in the discussion. So yeah, okay, cool. Quite a ways into it then. Oh, come on, I boxed that thing, man. Yo, Frederick. What up, Fred? How is ya, Fred? Oh, man. I felt he had a point, to be fair. Okay, cool. Yeah, he said, what did he say again? He was talking about working out. Oh, come on, bro. He was talking about working out and posting videos and then the attention that he was getting. Shoot. Bruh. This level, though. This level. Sophia Spexter. You know, I haven't really heard a lot of her stuff, to be honest with you. In fact, I probably heard one or two of her songs many years ago, and I don't really remember how they go. But yeah, I don't have any kind of a opinion on her music. So yeah, no. I guess she's fine, I suppose. I don't know. Rumors she might represent UK in 2023. Okay, cool. Hopefully she does well. Got him. Yeah, since my elementary years. And that song with Spiller. Oof. Oof. Aye, flipping. Okay, give me that damn hammer. Something I said in the past. You have to be respectful of women and rights about women. Well, literally objectifying men on TV. That's fine. There was a double standard. It's being called different. Yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, fuck. Just got a life, lost a life, flipping out. But yeah, he talks about. Oh, I forget again. Okay. Shoot. But yeah, like, he talks about like getting all that attention and stuff. I'm just like, bro, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. If that was me, it might be a different story. Not that he did the wrong thing. I don't think he did. But I'm just saying, if that was me, it'd probably be a different story. Oh, turn around. June now. Yeah, 1st of June, pinch punch, 1st of the month. Oh, you... Shoot. Oh, we've got a new friend. Where dungeons are located at the top of the castle. So I've got to go up. How do I get back up? Oh, snap. Didn't even spot that thing there. First when dark days. Oh shoot. The Cousins series class of 3000. Yeah. Where has half the year gone? Seems to have gone by. Yeah. 1st of June, man. 1st of June. June means only half a year to Christmas, yay. The attention. Probably very inappropriately. I know this might this might be like shocking and surprising to you guys because I'm such a like super handsome dude and that, but I actually don't get a lot of female attention. So yeah. When it does happen. Oh, flipping hell. They usually end up saying something stupid. Mate, come on. Oof. I'm not what? What, super handsome? How dare you? He obviously loves the attention, and there's no shame in it. Yeah, I mean, I feel when it comes to attention, not so much based on not so much about what he said, but just attention in general. I think a lot of us we like attention. Like, I mean, I know it's kind of a thing to be like, oh, you're an attention whore, you're an attention whore. But I think the truth is, yeah, we like attention. Like, we like when people pay attention to us. I mean, of course, there's dangers to that when you're doing anything for attention. Of course, so there's of course there's that. But I think the truth is, most, if not all of us, like it when we get that someone, and especially attention from women. Like guys, come on, like some of us get more attention from women than others, and perhaps for you guys it's like you don't really think about these sorts of things. But for those of us who don't get that much attention from women, when we do, it's a massive ego boost. And when it don't happen a lot, it's like, yeah. See, if it happens all the time, you can kind of practice. You can stay chill. You can say what you need to say and do what you need to do. But when it don't happen a lot, it's like, bruh. I'm gonna try and act cool and end up saying something mad stupid. That's typically how that goes. It's just his opinions on certain topics. That's well. Appreciate you saying that, Sam. Oof. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea at all. What he like? Is he muscly and for? Nice lady. Yeah, Sam, you are a nice lady. Oh, that was what I should have done to begin with. Are you? Not that though. I've got to be careful because I can see those things on the floor. Alright, Captain, we haven't found anything yet, eh? Miss Jackson. Alright. I think that's the first time you have ever said I'm nice, sorry lady. Well, I mean, first time for everything, right? can't be a hard bastard all the time. Naughty man, Chatman Haze. Oh yeah. Oh, you flipping hell, man. That jump button. Oof. Too bloody close. Oh, this is like the room I came from before, wasn't it? Say it more often, please. Say what more often? I don't think it was, Charlie. UK Brags. If it was, I missed it. Oh, what, the cartoon? Okay, yeah. Okay. In chat, please. I'll say it now. I will go first to show you how to do it. I like it better where it needs main to main. That's what keeps this marriage alive. I need that toxicity. Yes, it is. You're toxic. That's a nice lady. Well, first of all, I mean, you got to take a few letters off that and just put the first three Sam. Otherwise, everything else that follows it is kind of a moot point, really. I can't get that slide no more. What's going on? Oh, if I just... Oh. I come this way. Oh, no, that doesn't work either. I can't seem to run and duck for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. Kind and funny. Am I? You sure? Okay. I mean, the funny bit, sure, but kind? Really? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess every now and then I say something nice. Oh, there we go, finally. The hell? Can't punch though. Oof. Oof. Ran into that stupid thing. The question of the day. On video stream with thank you. Yes, but sometimes very naughty when you swear. I don't swear. I never swear. I do sometimes tell lies though. Well, it's just sometimes. Stream mics. Yeah, it's called it's like it's a long distance thing. Boys to Men, yeah. And oh wait, no, is that Boys to Men? I swear. That wasn't Boyz II Men. It was Boyz II Men. It was and that's where by the sun and the moon and the sky. It wasn't Boyz II Men. It was All for One. All for One. All for One. That was it. It was All for One. Let me search it real quick to. I'm gonna have to double check. Yeah, All for One. That was it. Oh, I don't know. Did Boyz II Men do a version? Let me see. Did Boyz II Men do a version of that? Actually, wait. Yeah, I think it did. They actually might have had their own version of it. I'm seeing Boyz II Men, I Swear, as well. But yeah, okay, so okay, I think I see what it is. All for One did it originally. Boyz II Men did a cover version of it. But it looks, that's how it looks like from my search. But yeah, All for One, they weren't around very long. They had like maybe a couple of songs, one big hit, and then that was it for them. I think they weren't around very long. Yeah, those numbers involved. I mean, All for One were probably a Boyz II Men rip-off when it comes down to it. I mean, the whole outfit was that 4 guys do this, that kind of like girly type singy songs, you know. Speaking of Boyz II Men, I saw this on Twitter a little while back, and it just kind of hit me because I didn't realize it until I saw it there. You know, they have that song, We Belong Together. That's one of their big songs. End of the Road, that was it, yeah. So you know that song, End of the Road. So this what was pointed out on Twitter. That song is about a guy who had a girlfriend. The girlfriend cheated on him multiple times that he knew about, yeah, and let it slide. Didn't say anything, still wanted her in his life. She then breaks up with him, yeah, and now he's singing a song begging to get her back. I had to listen to that song again. I was like, damn, you're right. I was like, damn, you're right. Man, imagine though, like, he got cheated on multiple times. He let it slide. She breaks up with him, and now he's begging to get her back. It's like, raw. Man, you should have just cut your losses. What are you doing? I'd be very naughty, lady. Sometimes red. I like those beautiful fucking swear words for like a magic waterfall. Like a majestic waterfall. Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes it's my mind then. I'll be loving you forever by Damage from Baps 1997. Love that. That noise. Who came first? I think it's Poetry Fred. Poetry at its finest. Question for you all: would you ever stick with a cheater? Remember Mario Winners? I think I do remember Mario Winners actually. Saying about something like that. I don't want to know. Then I would stay with it. Well, the gangster, that's some deep stuff. Yeah, I think that's a hard question to answer unless you've been cheated on, right? You know, it's a hard question because, like, you gotta consider, like, is it a one-off? Is it this? Is it that? You know, all kinds of things. What's the relationship like? How long have you been together? Are they otherwise a good person? You know what I mean? There's so many things to consider when that sort of stuff happens. So I don't know if there's just one answer to say that I would definitely do this. I mean, of course, nobody wants to be cheated on, right? And that's, but if it happened, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think for me, at least the way my mind is now, it would just depend on the circumstances around it. It would depend on all kinds of different things at the time, you know. I mean, of course, you never want to feel like you're the only one in a relationship, right? You know what I mean? Like, you never want that to be the case. But it's like, it's times where it's happened and people stay together and the relationship's been stronger, right? That's happened. It's time where it's happened, they've forgiven the person and they just kept doing it over and over again. There's times where it happened, they broke up and the other person, you know, got their act together and became a really great person, but now the chance of that, you know, it's all gone. It's like you're too late now. And then you meet other people who just aren't as good, you know what I mean? So it's like there's so many things to consider when it's cheating or any kind of major thing like that as to whether you forgive them or not. But I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna say what depends on circumstances, and hopefully I never have to find out. Hopefully I never have to find out. Actually, I don't think I remember Gangsterline though, Brax. I don't think I know that song. My real name, Fred, if you want to know, is Barnaby Scrooge Doofus Banana Hammock Mike Flanagan Regina Phalange. That's my full name. That's my real name. Phoebe, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. That was Phoebe's. Well, the last one anyway was Phoebe's alternate name, Regina Phalange. And then there was one episode where she wanted to change it into something Banana Hammock. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. Consuela, that was it. Yeah, Consuela Banana Hammock. Oh, damn it, man. Do you ever watch Sex and the City? Not really. I don't watch that a whole lot. maybe 1 episode, 2 episodes, but not as a thing now. Game controllers going to appear on the second series finale and the reboot. Yeah, so they did a. There's a show called And Then There Were One or something like that. And that's that. But I think is that the oh flipping hell, can you not do that? Ugh. Can you? Ugh. That could be fake name. It doesn't got to be. Just because it's a name that isn't so common, don't mean it's got to be fake. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but something along those lines. Yeah. You just have to find what works for you. So is it, and to deal with that. And my name isn't actually Sam. Also, my real name is that bitch. I am that bitch. Oh, for fuck. Okay. Nice, and not swear word. So Frederick, what is the issue with certain words? I mean, here's the thing. If you don't want to use certain words, that's up to you. I ain't saying that, of course. You can speak how you prefer, that's fine. But what's the issue with other people saying certain words? Oh, just jumped into the bloody flame, man. very naughty. I'm not sure what I just did there, but there we go. In a weird way, but I was glad it happened because I realized I didn't need him like I thought I did. Honestly, I feel like the best relationships to be in, and I know people are going to disagree with me on this, that's fine, but I feel like the best relationships to be in are when you don't need them and they don't need you. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, man. Alright. I don't think I'm completing this level today, but we'll see. Oh, it's a tough one. Something that you found positive, indeed. Oof. Jump too far, man. Jump too far. Felt like it was time to live my truth like all the cool kids these days. I changed my name to that bitch. That bitch. Oh, I jumped into bloody spikes. Yeah, no, I get that. I guess, yeah, I get, no, well, yeah, I guess we kind of say the same thing, but maybe in different ways. But yeah, like, you know, they don't need things from you. They don't need you to do things for them. You don't need them to do things for you. It's just, you just enjoy each other's company. Of course, you can still do things for people. I'm saying that, you know, but when you realize that, you know what, I'm okay on my own, right? And then this person who comes into your life is then has to be a positive on that. Like when you're struggling on your own and you can't get by on your own, and then somebody comes in, you're dependent on that person now. And it's like, no matter how they treat you, it's like, now you got to think, well, what am I going to do if they leave? If I, you know, I'm not going to be able to get by because I need this person. You know what I mean? So it's like when you realize, you know what, I don't need this person to be okay. So anybody who's going to be in my life has to be better than my alone. Oh Mother. Heard of the Zedge app? I've never heard of the Zedge app. No. What's your dating advice? My dating advice would be, actually, before I say, I actually don't know how old you are, Fred. So I can't really give you advice unless I know how old you are, because I don't want to say something and it turns out that I'm going to end up on some government watch list or something. You know what I mean? So tell me how old you are, then I could give you dating advice, because my dating advice is going to be different for a younger person than it is from an older person. I'm just saying, and I ain't trying to end up on no Prince Andrew friend list, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to do that. You know, I've never heard of the, oh, yeah, it was the worst time of my life. He didn't just cheat, it was mental abuse, I was a mess, and my friend that died at the same time. That was when I left Ken and came back to home. You go through all that and get through it, you take the positive, because I learned a lot about myself. Here. Social media. I'm not up to date on this stuff. Look it up, it's free on some phones. If I had a wrench, or if you was on Twitter, I'd send you the link. All that. Sometimes I that that's 3 or 4. I don't even downloading wallpapers and ringtones. Oh, the Zedge, okay. Do people still download ringtones? Is that a thing? I don't think I've downloaded a ringtone for like, I don't even know the last time I downloaded a ringtone. Like, I'm serious, I actually don't know. When was the last time I downloaded a ringtone? Like, is that a thing? People still do that? That's crazy. Yo, people still download ringtones. Man, that's nuts. But hey, why not though? Why not? I don't think I've downloaded a ringtone for at least, oh man, it's gonna be like 10, 15 years. Like, at least. At least. And I don't really download wallpaper anymore either. I just more every now and matter of fact, most times I just leave it as the default wallpaper on my phone. But every now and then I might switch it to a photo that I took or something like that. Man, I didn't realize people still do that. Same, right? It's just okay. But yeah, them ringtone ads. Remember them ringtone ones? Ding 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 ding. Them ringtone ads. It'd be like, yeah, call this number. You can get like ringtones for like £3 or whatever it was. Like, okay. No, come on, man. For wallpapers and old Nokia phones and get some crappy ringtones. It wasn't cheap, right? The way things are now, you might have to buy some wallpapers in app For the most part, lots of them are free. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not getting a wallpaper for free, I'm not getting it. that's how it is. If I didn't get it for free, I'm not getting it. I'm not paying for a wallpaper. Nah, allow that. Oh, flipping out. Crazy Frog, yeah, that had like a whole thing as well. Like it was like a whole, had like a single out and everything, man. Got my tits. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, man, bruh. Oh, buddy, had it on those adverts. They even released it. Right. Had on notifications and ringtones. Oh, come on. After all that. Let me go compare it. Go compare. Yeah, your wallpaper. If not, well. Well. Shall I show you my wallpaper? No, my wallpaper is just a basic. It's literally just a basic. Default. I'm trying to. I don't know if I can. Yeah. Boy. Alright, that would do. That would do. I don't know if you can see much, but it's basically just that default wavy looking thing that you get with a phone. That's my wallpaper. You say bad, yeah, with the Japanese you have explaining to do so. I'll spec my else and call me Charlie. If you get it, say bad bird. I don't know you go. Spank me. Spank me. Whoopsh, whoopsh. If I throw it back, beat it like a steel drum. Can't say anything about my size grab. Yeah, it might be a bit hard to see on the camera, but yeah, it's literally just the basic default Android wallpaper. I don't know, maybe one day I'll change it to something cool, but oh man, alright, I think I'll have one more go at this dungeon for today. See how far I get. And if not very, then it just is what it is. But this Redaxing Castle, I can't believe, like, I would have played this back in 1991 or whatever it was. And I would have died and started the entire game all over again. And for some odd reason, I was willing to put myself through that. Like these days, I'm thinking like, what kind of crazy person was I back then to... Oh, come on. I mean, how good at a game do you have to be playing it multiple times like this starting again, starting right from the beginning of the game and mastering the game so much to the point where you could just play it through like 1-2 lives. Like, that's how good I was at the game back then. Now I'm just glad they took that feature out that makes you start right from the beginning. You just start the level again, which is not as bad. In fact, I wonder if I could... Oh no, I can't. Sons of bitches. Thought you could just go back and get another life, but no, you can't. I'm thinking I ain't your wallpaper. I give you the best bunch of mouse. I don't know, Sam. I think to be fair, if you was on my wallpaper, yeah. Oh, come on. Sons of bitches. I mean, it's all fun and games until it's like, wait a minute. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's it for today. The rest is going to have to be some other time. Maybe next week. Oh, my wordy word. Oh, my wordy word. Well. That was... Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Bloody hell. I think I'm at the end of the game though. I think I'm on the last level. So of course the last level is the hardest. Makes sense. But clearly so you don't you know, if you send me a picture of you holding a chainsaw, I'll put it as my wallpaper. Send me a picture of you holding a chainsaw, I will put that as my wallpaper. You need to be doing a Leatherface impression as well, and I'll put it as my wallpaper. Degrees. Alright, now I must state it's start of hurricane season. Alright, it's about the weather. I thought you were talking about the band. And then like this chainsaw, ring, ring, ring with the chainsaw. Too kinky for the wallpaper. Well, I'm just saying. Wang, wang. Needs to be waving it around as well. It has to be one of those animated wallpapers where you're kind of moving around. I'll put it as my wallpaper. OnlyFans? Yo, how did we get onto OnlyFans? I mean, I guess you could do an OnlyFans with chainsaws. You know, I mean, I don't think that's against the rules, actually. You probably could do that. Pictures of people holding chainsaws. I don't know how popular it would be, but you know, I don't think it's against their rules, so as for now. But yeah, for real, be careful, because I swear, it's just bad weather out there. Like, what is going on? Bad weather and gunshots. Like, bruh, come on. Skin waving a chainsaw. Those are my sexy photos. Wow, I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just better phone on it. She show her feet for us. Better phone. I don't know better phone. What's she been in? What TV show? What movie she been in? Wait a minute. Isn't that the one that I heard about? No, that's Bella something else, I think, actually. No, that's never mind. I think that's something else. I don't know who Bella Thorne is. Bella Thorne, here we go. Annabella Avery Thorne is an American actress, singer, and writer. She first received recognition for her roles as Margot Darling in the series Dirty Sexy Money. So Frederick, are you saying to us right now that you pay money to look at Bella Thorne's feet? Is that what you're saying? I mean, like I say, we don't kink shame here. We don't kink shame. I'm just trying to get some clarification that you actually pay money to look at Bella Thorne's feet. As tropical depressions then become tropical storms. Then a hurricane in categories then becomes storms. You stay out of harm's way. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Yeah. Indeed. Whatever be going down there, be careful. Whatever be going down there. I do, she prissy and do good feet stuff, although wiki feet free. All that shoulders, whoever has an itchy scratchy coochie. Okay. Maybe needs a wash. So you hear that, guys? If you want to make a little extra money, you can set up an OnlyFans showing your feet, and Fred will pay money to look at you, look at your feet. Who's doing that? Who's taking Fred up on his offer? You check out the Carnival intro, dog. Actually, no, I forgot to do that. My bad. I actually forgot. I actually forgot. You better run, you better do. Too far from me. We all have our limits. Nah, I think you'd be fine to show your feet, Sam. I mean, it's pretty much the same height as a camera anyway, so you'll be fine. Be fine. Just realizing that joke made no sense because, like, yeah, I think everybody's feet is the same height as the camera. That made no sense at all. That made no sense at all. Oh well. It's very cheeky. Haze, would you pay for it? No, I would not. I would not. There are lots of things I would pay for, and I'm sure there's lots of things that I'd pay for that other people think is silly, but no, Feats Pictures is not one of them. You're still going now. That's alright. I'm gonna start selling feet pictures to Fred, so maybe I could afford to get myself into a good home, even if you won't pay for it. So Fred, how much for my feet? How about how about £200 and I'll put my feet on camera. How about that? Actually, you know what? £500 and I'll put both my feet on camera. How about that? What are you saying, Fred? What are you saying? What are you saying? I will show you my feet right now. £500. Next round, be in the game. Carnival of 4chan mystery. What the hell did you get me searching, dude? Oh, you like women's feet, man. All right, tell you what. How about you put £2,000 in the? If you give me £2,000, then I'll send you a picture of Sam's feet. How about that? But I won't give Sam any of that money, by the way, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. I'm keeping all that money to myself. £2,000 for a picture of Sam's feet. I need money to get myself to a better home since Sam's not paying for my good home. Sam's going to put me in some crappy home where everybody treats you mean. And I need money to get myself into a better home. I don't know if they're pretty, not to be honest with you. I can't really promise that. I mean, I ain't never seen them myself, so I don't know. But £2,000, they might be pretty. I don't know. Maybe. It might be. I'm joking, by the way, Fred. Please don't actually send me £2,000 for that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. That was a joke. Just so we're clear, I'm playing around. You please do not, because I have to be sure that you know I'm joking since you're new to the chat and you kind of say stuff that I ain't gonna lie. You say some weird stuff. So yeah, don't send me £2,000, please. Yeah, just don't do that. Carnival introduction, Jeffrey Palanci channel. All right. Okay, I think I found it. Carnival introduction, Jeffrey Palanci. Cool. I'll check that in a bit. You've seen it as my husband pimps my feet out. Hey, money's money, man. Money's money. Don't send me anything, Fred. Please don't actually send me any money. Don't, okay, Fred. Don't send me any money. It was a joke, okay. Don't send me any money, please. I don't have any pictures of Sam's feet to send you, Fred, so please don't send me any money. it's just don't. Just, you know, I don't want no pennies, nothing. Just don't send me anything, okay, Fred? Just don't. But I have to be careful what type of jokes I make around. I have to be careful what type of jokes I make when Fred's around, because, boy. Yeah, photos, she said. Nah, there's no photos for sale. Well, not that I know of, anyway. I guess I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't really know. Bye for now. All right, appreciate coming through, Fred. You know, it's actually about time I start wrapping up. But yeah, guys, you've been awesome as always. Next live stream should be on Monday. What are we watching again? Candyman 3 on Monday, and then X-Files on Tuesday, and then back to gaming on Thursday. We have some fun out here. We have some fun. Hopefully I ain't pissed off too many people. But yeah, appreciate you coming through. Fred, seriously, I was joking about that, so I hope you're not going away to get cash to settle. Don't just don't. Just please don't. It will just make it awkward if so yeah, just so you know, it was a joke. Please don't send me any money. None, not a penny, not a pound, not anything. Just not nothing, please. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe Sam does self pictures. I really don't know. Oh, you have to ask her yourself. I really don't know. Anyway, let me stop talking before I say something I shouldn't be saying. But yeah, next live show on Monday, guys. You've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. Till whenever, if ever. Peace.